Okay, so welcome to the Rich Energy British Mini Bikes Round 2 at Rowrah in Cumbria. As you can see, we have the sunshine and what is going to be some amazing racing today.
Good morning, race fans, and welcome to the second round of the Rich Energy British Mini Bikes Championship. And you join us here at the magnificent Rowrah Curcuit in deepest Cumbria. I'll be taking you through the afternoon race action. Final morning wall is taking place. I believe that the 6 minutes should be out on the circuit very shortly. Rowrah established back in 1963. It's the site of the former Kelton Head limestone quarry. And as you can see, the classic karting layout, there's some really tight hairpins in there. Iredale's hairpin, which is at the top of your screen there on the circuit map.
So, Jack Benrock. So, Jack, if you don't know him, one of the stars of British Mini Bikes, rides in the Super Mini class. What bike do you ride in the Super Mini class?
Husqvarna 105, bored out to a 112.
And today your lap times?
48.7 I've done.
That's exactly 6 seconds faster than I'm doing, so thanks for that. So Jack, you've come through British Mini Bikes, you've come all the way through. Now you've gone on to riding at British Superbike level. How's that going for you?
It's going good, just finding his feet now, getting a podium last weekend at Donington.
Third place, right?
Yeah, third place. Yeah. But yeah, it's all going good, getting there now, yeah.
And as one of the more established riders here, what would your advice be to young kids starting out? Where would you start? How would you position yourself?
If I were younger, I'd...
what would you tell yourself?
Well, if I were younger, I'd wanted to get into them Orville classes, because they're really good for young lads. But yeah, just ride as much as you can and just stick at it and you'll get there.
And what do you think of the class that the kids coming through at the moment?
I think it's a big opportunity for them all. Obviously it wasn't around when I were younger, and because I didn't really race when I were their ages.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fabulous what's going on now.
Yeah, and then your aspirations for this weekend?
Hopefully just win and get lap record, which I'm 3 attempts away from. So
is that what
yeah.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we wish you success. Well done so far. Obviously, if I was racing, I could have helped you out a bit, but I can't. So let us know if you get the record, and good luck at the next round. Knockhill?
Yeah, Knockhill, yeah.
Knockhill, well, you'll go well there.
Cheers,
Jack Benrock.
Cheers.
Nathan, morning.
Morning, Dave.
So I've come to speak to you because last night when I was staying in a hotel, someone tried to sell my CRF. Do you know anything about it?
I believe it might have been Phil Dickens.
Right, so look, you guys are doing amazing things here. So you're running the race dyno.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we provide a dyno service. Sorry, we do a dyno service, so there's power runs, there's also full carb setups, but Sunday is mainly for the BMB. Basically make sure everybody's
Compliant.
Yeah, complying for the race. That's it, really.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend. So you work pretty much all weekend. You've got people coming up to you, checking how the bikes are running. Some people might have really niggly issues, like the bike might be spitting or spluttering, and you spend a day in that hot box.
Yes, I do.
Running engines to death. So are you enjoying it? It's the second round.
I am enjoying it, yes. It's getting better as the rounds go on, definitely. Yeah, it's a laugh. It's BMB. It's awesome.
and obviously now people are starting to know you, so you've had to start switching your phone number off. As people just walk in front of the camera there, we'll get them later. But no, thank you for everything you're doing.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone stays the right side of the rules, and if they don't,
Nice and legal.
come and tell me. All right.
Brilliant, Dave.
Thank you.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers, Ralph.
See you later.
Aaron Parker from Parker Racing, and also Bushimoto UK.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty cold today. Windy, very windy.
Very windy. So obviously your setup, we were talking earlier on about partners that basically help keep this championship running, and you are one of the long-term serving original partners, right? So helping all these young riders, the championship must have changed quite a lot in the years.
Yeah, I mean the numbers have grown, you know, twofold, threefold. We've gone from 10 riders on a grid being really what we class as a busy weekend to now, well, I think we've got 28 on one grid. It's really grown strength to strength as the championship, and it's good to see. The products have come a long way as well, a lot more reliable. So it's still cheap form of racing, as cheap as it can be.
Yeah. And obviously you yourself, obviously outside of supplying parts, you're also a bike supplier, mini GPs and pit bikes as well, across all the classes. That's going really well.
Yeah, I mean the sales are still good on bikes. Obviously we supply the Bushimoto brand, which is the higher brand, the higher quality of the machine. So there is cheaper alternatives out there, but instead of buying twice, you buy once. Usually try and save money.
Shameless plug there, shameless plug.
But now the sales are good. I think we've sold about 10 bikes so far this year. I think we've sold over 60 now of the Bushi bikes in the last 2.5 years. So yeah, it's been really good.
And from your perspective now, as you move through this season, you've got some really talented riders, and Kobe Perry on the Bushi. What would you say to someone would be a good starting point to enter racing?
It really depends on the customer, if it's a child or an adult. Definitely on the budget what you've got. The 140 class, pit bike class, is definitely the most competitive. Yeah. I'd always say to start at that level before moving on to a 190 level or a 160 level. But yeah, either of the pit bike stock classes is definitely the starting point before jumping onto the 190s and the super minis, just to get your lap times there, really.
Yeah. Well, I hope that the weather stays good.
It's a rarity, but you've got me.
I've got him speaking, so that's an advantage. And thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you very much. Round 2, British mini bikes, going great so far. Great weather as well. You happy?
Hey, the sun's shining. I'm in Rowrah, the sun's shining. I'm pretty lucky Cheshire Cat. Can't get any better than this, can it?
Yeah. So the event so far has gone really, really well. Very little incidents. Well received. The talent coming through the championship at the minute is second to none, right?
Yes, absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. And every time we go out, I'm staggered at the improvements they make. It's great.
Yeah. The kids' classes, we were just talking to the Avali team there. They were saying that as the levels are coming through and the riders progressing on from British mini bikes with the support of Rich Energy as well, it can only go from strength to strength.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really bang the drum enough for Rich Energy as much as we should do. Without our support, a lot of what we do, the live stream, the quality of it, this sort of thing, we couldn't do that and help promote the kids. The guys and I don't like to say this because I don't want to blow his trumpet, but the guy's amazing, and we couldn't do any of this without him.
Yeah, and then also we've got a paddock full of partners, Parker Racing, AMR, who are coming here this weekend to offer their support. Again, partners, without them, this wouldn't be happening, right?
No, mate, it wouldn't. Without their support, keep people on the road, keep them on the track, and helping with technical problems, skills and that sort of stuff. And AMR with the new bikes coming through, SY Moto, pit bike spares. I could go on. Without them, none of this would happen.
No. And the last one, obviously this year a lot of changes to help improve the safety aspect with all the things going on in big bike world. Changes have gone down really well. All the parents, especially for the kids racing, as we see the kids lining up behind us there. The safety is paramount to what we do, right? So
safety's got to be everything. I mean, with the what happened last year with junior motorsport, and obviously the FIM stand on it and ACU stand on it, and now the IOPD. We not that we have to. We want to be setting the bar, the level of the safety side of it, and the things we've implemented and bringing Nick on board to help out. Nick Weston, bless his heart.
Nick Weston, yeah,
he's doing a fantastic job. Yeah, I know some of it to some people may take the edge away of being a friendly championship. We still try to do that, but we have to have rules to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, it's gone down really well. So again, wish you well, more success for this weekend, and let's hope we don't get
I've got to go check the flags out. Thank you.
Right, cheers, mate.
That's a wrap for round 2 of the British Mini Bike Championship here at Rowrah. Fantastic weekend. I can't believe the weather stayed as it is. I don't think we've ever been here and we haven't had 3 seasons in one day. But this whole weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, no rain, nice sunshine. It's been brilliant. I'm going to introduce you to Chris. I don't think anybody's ever seen Chris before. Chris is our commentator for all of the rounds. He's usually hidden behind the screens. You never see him. Chris, how did the weekend go for you, mate?
Yeah, it was really good. I thought the track went really well today. I always get an idea when you get trackside here just what a big venue it is here at Rowrah, and spectacular track for the racing as well. I've had a good turn, like you say, with the weather. Every time I've been here, it's been chucking it down at some point, so it's been good. I think the cooler weather might have helped with the setup of the bikes as well. Some pretty close racing, 1 or 2 accidents, but fortunately we passed best wishes on to the injured riders, but nothing too serious by the looks of things. And we hope for some more great racing at Red Lodge.
Yeah, we had one rider that has gone off for attention, but I've been led to believe, obviously we can't say anything at the moment yet, but I've been led to believe that he's fine, just needs his a little bit of checking out. Yeah, he bounced not as well as he probably wanted to. Yeah. How'd it go for you, Duff?
Bit of a rubbish weekend riding wise. I've obviously got injured on the first session this morning, which was disappointing, but actually as far as the weekend goes, it's been really good. Getting involved in helping the youth, trying to help a young rider to get a bit more time on the track, which was really interesting, and just seeing the progression of all classes, all the young riders that are coming through at the moment. It stands us in really good stead, I suppose, for the future of where they're going to go on to. Really good.
Anybody got anything to add to that?
I think thanks to everyone for tuning into the series as well this year. We've got a lot of regular viewers, and always good to get a good viewing figureship, and people are interested in the series. And there is from all over the UK, a lot of people are really interested in this series. So thanks, of course, for tuning in and checking out all the great action. There's been so much great racing this weekend, and it's great that so many people are sharing with it and enjoying it.
Yeah, it's amazing also. It's not just the UK. We've got a lot of American viewers, so if you're viewing from America, well done, thank you very much for supporting us. Australia, Ireland, a lot around Europe. It's amazing. The Netherlands, I'm always surprised how many nations we get involved in it and how much they like it, and we get a lot of messages from them saying, well done, what you're doing, what you're trying to do, and the professionalism of it, which we always try to get that much better. I know this season especially, we've been having a massive push on the safety levels, which some are trying to adjust to. It's difficult because they're so used to us. I mean, we're a family-friendly championship, but also, there comes a point where you've got to try and restrict things a little bit more, makes things as safe as possible, such as the rule now of when you fall off, the common thing is if bum leaves the seat, you don't continue. It's taken a little while for people to get used to it, but they've realised, like today, we had a guy went down, he went to get up, he was stopped, and then realised he was chucking oil everywhere. If that had continued, that'd have been catastrophic, which is, amazing. So, thank you to everybody that's tuned in, and like everything else, if you can like, subscribe, and press that bell icon, that would be greatly received. So again, this is a wrap from Rowrah here, or British Mini Bikes here in Rowrah. We hope you had a good day just like we did.
Yeah, thank you very much, and see you at Red Lodge. Any final words, Dave?
No, thank you, and we'll see you next round.